Most men have been taught a lie about how women fall in love. They've been told that it's all about what you do, flowers you bring, compliments you give, the attention you shower her with. But that's not how it works. A woman doesn't fall for a man because of what he says. She falls for how she feels when she's around him. And here's the thing, it's not loud, it's not obvious, it's not something she even notices at first. It happens slowly, quietly beneath the surface. It's the emotional experience she subconsciously connects to you that pulls her closer. Not because you gave her gifts or said the right words, but because she felt something rare in your presence. That rare thing is peace, confidence without words, the ability to be calm in moments when most men break. Most guys don't understand that a woman is always reading the room, especially in silence, especially when things feel slightly off. And in those moments, she's not listening to your words, she's watching your energy. Are you calm, or are you chasing her approval? Are you grounded, or are you secretly nervous she's losing interest? The men who win are the ones who don't flinch. They don't rush to fill silence. They don't panic when she's distant. They don't need to overtalk to fix the mood. They hold space. They allow her to feel what she's feeling without rushing in to save her from it. That is powerful. It builds trust on a deep, emotional level. She may not even know why she suddenly starts thinking about you more, missing you more, wanting you around. But it's because of how you handled her quiet. It's the first trigger of real attraction. Women aren't searching for perfection. In a man, they're searching for emotional safety. And the truth is, most men fail the test when emotions enter the room. The second things get emotional, they either try to fix it, defend themselves, or disappear. They crumble under pressure because they've never been taught how to just be still in the presence of emotion. But here's the thing. She doesn't need you to solve her. She doesn't even want a solution most of the time. What she wants is to feel that she can express herself without being judged, without you shutting down, and without you trying to escape it. The man who knows how to sit in that storm without flinching, that's the man she starts attaching to on a deeper level. And it's not about pretending to be calm. It's about genuinely being steady, breathing slowly, listening fully, giving her the space to be messy without making her feel like a burden. When you don't get rattled by her emotional waves, you show her something rare, emotional strength. And emotional strength is one of the most attractive things a man can ever display, not through words, but through stillness. And it's not just about handling her, it's about protecting your own peace too. When you stop reacting to every shift in her mood, when you don't explain yourself just to win her approval, that's when she starts respecting you on a whole new level. That respect builds trust. Trust turns into emotional attachment. Not because you chased it, but because you provided something no one else gave her. A safe place to be fully emotional without fear of judgment. It turns into desire, and desire turns into something she doesn't even fully understand yet. Real love doesn't grow in perfection. It grows in the spaces where someone feels safe enough to be imperfect. Most men don't realize that a woman is not looking for someone who only shows up when she's smiling, confident, and at her best. She's quietly observing how you behave when she's not her most polished self, when she's unsure, when she's moody, when life has her feeling messy inside. And here's where most guys fail. They take it personally. They assume her moodiness is about them. They either withdraw, get defensive, or start criticizing her. But the man who understands emotional attraction moves differently. He doesn't shame her for not being perfect. He doesn't punish her for having bad days. He doesn't try to fix her or pull away. Instead, he stays steady. He gives her space to be all of herself, not just the easy parts. And that's what builds the kind of attachment she doesn't even see coming. Because deep down, what every woman wants is to feel like she can let down her guard. She doesn't want to wear a mask around you. She doesn't want to feel like she has to perform to keep you interested. And when you give her the space to just be real Evan, when that real is messy, confused, or emotional as she feels, something she rarely feels, emotional freedom. She may not tell you this, but that freedom is addicting. It's not about making her feel flawless. It's about making her feel accepted exactly as she is. And when you can hold that space without judgment, without needing to fix or change her, she naturally starts attaching not out of neediness, but out of genuine emotional connection.
Yes.
That's the kind of bond that doesn't fade with time. It deepens. There's a quiet power in leading without controlling, and most men miss it. They think leadership means taking charge loudly, always having the final say, or dominating conversations. But real leadership isn't loud, it's intentional. It's about knowing where you're going and moving with quiet confidence. A man moves like that. Women start to relax around him. They don't have to control everything because they sense he's already steady within himself. She doesn't want you to take her freedom. She wants to be able to choose to follow your lead because she trusts where you're going. That trust isn't built with words, it's built with consistency, small actions, and subtle guidance. You don't need to bark orders or prove yourself. You simply plan with intention, make decisions without hesitation, and live your life like a man who knows his direction. And because that energy is so rare, it pulls her in naturally, but it doesn't stop there. Another mistake most men make is trying to rush emotional connection. They want to dive deep instantly, overshare, or push for vulnerability too soon. That's not how real connection works. Real connection is like a slow-burning fire. It needs air, space, and time to grow. You don't force it. You don't flutter with deep questions or demand emotional closeness. You give it space. You let her open up when she's ready, and when she does, you don't interrupt, correct, or shift the focus to yourself. Simply listen. Not to fix, not to judge, but to understand. And that patience creates something powerful. She feels safe. She feels seen. When a woman feels both of those things with you, that's when her guard drops and the real connection starts. You didn't chase it to attracted it by standing still. The real irony in attraction is that the less you need her, the more she feels drawn to you. Most guys don't understand this and end up pushing women away by trying too hard, needing constant attention, or making her the center of their world. But the truth is, the more complete you are without her, the more she starts wondering how she can be part of your life. Not because you're ignoring her, but because you've already chosen yourself. You're not talking about your goals to impress her. You're living them. You're already on the path, building, growing, moving forward, with or without anyone by your side. That's the kind of energy that naturally pulls people in. She doesn't want to feel like she's your reason to grow. She wants to see that you're already growing. It's already leading your own life, and that being with you would be like joining a moving train, not trying to push a parked car. And here's what separates the boys from the men: emotional composure. Being emotionally unavailable doesn't mean being cold. It means being steady, composed, and not letting your emotions get thrown off balance by hers. You don't panic when she's upset. You don't react wildly when things get uncertain. You don't chase her validation because you're already standing solid in who you are. And when she feels that, it creates something rare: emotional gravity. She may not even fully understand why she's drawn to you, why she thinks about you more, why she starts chasing your energy. But it's because you've shown her that you're not here begging for connection. You've built a life she wants to be part of. You're not chasing love. You've become the man who makes love chase you. That's real power.